Young men, this will decide your life between the age of 18 and 25. It can go one way or another way because no matter which way you go, it's all ebbs and flows, my brother. It's all ebbs and flows. You could either make the right decisions to choose the right path, to choose being on your purpose, to choose following your dreams. And it's going to be like this on your way up. May even take some dips. The road will be rocky. These are the hardest lessons that you're going to learn between 18 and 25. You're out on your own now. So I wanted to put together a video to directly speak to you and help you along your path. Again, you can choose the wrong road. And although you may have some fun times, in the process, when you choose the wrong path, eventually you'll take a dip. Let me help you prevent that by getting to my 3 points that I want to make today. Young men, now I'm looking at my phone because I have my notes. I want to make sure you guys get this. So what will be a contributing factor to decide where your life goes between 18 and 25? Point number one, either you turn up in the clubs or you turn up on your purpose. Let that sink in. Either you turn up in the clubs, either you turn up by pouring up or blowing up trees. Either you turn up on that, either you have an express emphasis of pouring into your pleasures or chasing your purpose, being on your purpose. Between 18 and 25, I get it. You're young. You feel like you have your whole life to live. And again, you do because you're young. You have a lot of years ahead of you. But if you take advantage of making the right choices earlier on between 18 and 25, bro, leading up to 25, I'm telling you, by the time you turn 25, what you did between 18 and 25 will tell a story. Life will either get easier for you or it'll be hard for you. And it's an uphill battle to climb. So if you choose a life of being in the clubs all the time because I'm out of mama's house, I'm out of my dad's house, I'm hanging with my friends, my friend group, my circle, it's pretty much, man, we're partying all the time. If I'm choosing the path of partying and pouring up and I'm doing more of that instead of locking in and focusing on bettering myself and figuring out what I want for my life, what I want in my life, what I want to do with my life, what is my life meant for? If you're not taking time out to sit yourself down between 18 and 25, especially the earlier you are making these decisions, then by the time you turn 25, it may be a little bit rougher for you going forward. So what I encourage you to do is skip the parties. Skip the partying, turn that down and turn your purpose up. Turn down the parties and turn your purpose up. How do you do that? By locking in, bro. Sometimes you have to step away from your friends. If your friends are going into a different direction, if your friends are influencing you, enticing you to what's appealing and not what's purposeful, if your friends are going in a direction that does not have purpose attached to it, but always have partying attached to it, then you may want to, out of love, out of respect for yourself. That's what it's really about, having respect for yourself. Stepping away from your friends. Stepping away from your friends because you have respect for yourself does not mean that you devalue them. It means that you value yourself. It means that you value your life. It means that you value your walk of life. Your walk of life is important. And sometimes you have to step away in order to find yourself, in order to get on your path, in order to chase your dreams, in order to follow your purpose, bro. Sometimes you have to step away out of love to find you, to build you up, to grow you, to develop you, to pour into you. So you can go one or two ways when it comes to the decisions that you make between 18 and 25. You can pour up all the way to 25 and struggle soon after, therefore after. Or you can start working on you, and by the time you hit 25, you could be thriving. By the time you turn 25, especially the more you lock in, you could be so far ahead. You could have time to take trips. You could party a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? You could do things at 25 that your friend group are regretting those decisions. They're regretting those decisions. While you, the sacrifices that you made, put you in position to be able to say, I could party a little bit now. I got the money to do it now. My business is booming now. So choose purpose over partying. That's the first point I want to make. So point number 2 ties into point number 1. We touched on it a little bit. Point number 2, your friends, the friends that you rock with are either your rock, and if not, then you gotta roll. Your friends, they're either your rock They're either your support group. They either support your vision. They either fan your flame. They either love you too much to tell you, you know what, we rock with you. We don't want to see you crash out. You're crashing out. You're going to the parties every single week. You're crashing out. Your friends, the ones who truly rock with you, will tell you about yourself in a respectful way. They will tell you, hey, look, I'm seeing you and the choices that you're making in your life. You're crashing out, and we don't want you to crash out. We love you. We care about you. Get on your purpose. Come to the library with us. We can hang out, maybe go to the movies on the weekend or something like that. Your friends who rock with you will have your best interests at heart, bro. Your friends who rock with you will not laugh at you or encourage you to do the very wrong things. That's how you identify your friend group. Do they let me crash out? Do they watch me crash out? Do they laugh at me when I stumble and fail? Do they laugh at my ideas? When I tell them this is what I want to do with my life, do they encourage it? Or do they discourage it? Do they laugh behind your back, talk behind your back, encourage you, entice you to do all of the wrong things, go down the wrong path? This right here is super critical, because what you don't want to do is, as you're hanging with that wrong group at 18, 19, 20, you start figuring out what you want to do in your life at 20, between 21. You also start figuring out, they really don't have my back like I always thought they did. At 22, at 23, you realize that they never really had your back. They was using you for your rides to the club. They talked about you behind your back all 4 years, all 3 years. They never really cared for you. What you don't want to do is become closer to 25 and realize that you should have been cut them off. So know who your circle is now. Know who your influences are now. And how do you know that? How do you discover that? Figure out what you want out of life. Your best foot forward. Whatever that is, they're either going to support it or they're not going to support it. They're either going to encourage you to do more of what it is that you want to do, or they're going to discourage you. That's a way to know. So yeah, the friend group that you rock with, bro, they're either going to rock with you or you need to roll from that group. Point number 3 is important. I always try to make sure that I put like a banger point for the last one for you guys. All of them actually, but the last one especially. Anyway, the last point, if you consume, hear me clear, if you consume more than you produce, then you will struggle between 18 and 25. If you consume more than you produce, then you're likely going to struggle between 18 and 25. However, if you produce more than you consume, then you will likely thrive by the time you've reached 25. It's really mic drop at this point. I said it all really within that point. So it's not really much more for me to say. Again, if you consume more than you produce, then you will struggle between 18 and 25. Your road to 25 from 18 will be a struggle. If all you do is sit down and consume, if all you do is sit down and entertain yourself, if all you do is allow yourself to be sucked into the portal of consumption, of entertainment, you're going to struggle. You can't win that way. Your pockets is going to struggle. Your dream is going to struggle. You may even find yourself losing sight of having a dream, because now you have to grind. Now you have to hustle. Now you have to work for someone else for a long time. Now you have to figure you out all over again at 25. You may be lost in it by 25. You may have a family by 25. You may have a bunch of kids. You may have several kids by 25. You will likely find yourself at 25 trying to play catch up just to keep ends meet, just to stay afloat, just to survive. However, if you produce, if you're working on your goals, if you're working on your dreams, if you are on your path of purpose between 18 and 25, by the time you're 25, again, like I said in the beginning of this video, ebbs and flows. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm just saying you're likely going to be in a position of success by the time you're 25. If you're choosing to do the right thing, choosing to make the right sacrifices. So what you do between 18 and 25 makes a huge gap. It's a huge gap. It's a huge difference. It's an important set of years for you guys. And a lot of the times, many of us, including myself, didn't really have the right resources, the right mentors, a mom or a dad, an aunt or an uncle, someone in your life to give you the nudge to go the right way, to be a part of your supporting cast when it comes to you being on your purpose or the dreams and the ideas that you have. Many of us didn't have that. I didn't have that. And I'm qualified to talk about these points that I'm referencing because I had to travel that path. And fortunately, I had a chance to get it right. Fortunately, in my journey, I figured it out. I'm producing these videos for you guys so that you have the opportunity to get it right sooner than later. I've been through it. I've grown from it. And if you're 18, I want to prevent you from going through it also. Let me be your big brother. If you're watching this video, it is definitely for you, not by coincidence. This video found you to get your attention. This video found you for you to have your breakthrough. This video found you to encourage you to live an inspired life, to be on your purpose, to follow your dreams, remove all distractions, and do the right thing. You know what it is within you. You know what it is for you. Look that man in the mirror. And also females, if you're a young lady watching my content, we have queens that watch my content as well. This message pertains to you as well, if the shoe fits. And although this video is primarily for my young kings and queens, if you're older than 25, then let this video inspire you to be on your purpose also, to be on your mission also, all right? If y'all rocking with the vibe, then I encourage you guys to do me a favor and like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all the love and support that we get here on the channel. I cannot do it without you guys. As always, do what brings life to you. And it's a great chance that you'll bring life to whatever it is that you do. You already know, rain, sleet, or snow. We growing. Peace and blessings. One love. Strength.